Welcome to Seattle College's international programs and our show Conversations With, where we talk to people that help you understand how you too can be an international student in the United States and why Seattle Colleges should be your first choice. We'll talk to students and staff and agents and government folks, all kinds of people about what you can expect when you're getting ready to apply or travel here, what you'll experience while you're with us, and how it can all lead to an amazing life. Don't forget to check out the Seattle College's International Programs website at intl.seattlecolleges.edu, where you can find a treasure trove of information about the school, the programs here, and best of all, fill out and submit your application. Again, that's intl.seattlecolleges.edu. Hey everybody, welcome back to Seattle College's Conversations With here at Seattle Central College. Today, beautiful day. Welcome to Season 4. We're getting into Season 4 now. So glad to have, for the second time, a guest from Argentina. Woo! Well, welcome.
Thank you so much, Evan. I'm so excited to be here.
Good.
Really excited. I was looking forward to this interview.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yes.
Well, let's tell everybody who you are, where you're from exactly in Argentina, what you're majoring in, and how long you've been here maybe.
Okay. I hope I remember.
Probably you do okay on this part.
Okay. My name is Raquel, but I prefer Rachel. I like it more Rachel. I feel like it's more me, my personality.
Okay.
And my last name is Mendilaharzu. A very difficult last name, but it's okay. Then I'm from Argentina, but I'm from the north.
Oh.
I'm from the north of Argentina. It's the smallest province in Argentina. It's called Tucumán.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually the most important, in my opinion, because we independentized there in that city.
You do what?
Independentized.
Oh, that's where you gained independence for the country. Ah, I got you.
In that city.
In that city.
Yeah, and we still have the house where it all happened, and it's a museum.
Very cool. How big is the city?
Like
a lot of people live there, or is it fairly small?
No, it's very small.
Like much smaller than Seattle?
Way smaller.
Okay. Is it near the border with Uruguay or Brazil?
Bolivia.
Oh, with Bolivia. Oh, it's way out there.
Yes, so we're close to Bolivia, Chile, and Peru.
Wow, okay.
Yes, so we have Tucumán, there's 2 more provinces up north, and then you have Bolivia.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So when you flew out of Argentina to come here, did you have to fly from there to Buenos Aires, or did you go to Chile?
Yeah, you have different options, but usually, yes, you go to Buenos Aires for international flights. Mm-hmm. If you are a big family like mine, mm-hmm. then you go in the car for hours to another city, and then you take. Well, we went to Bolivia once to go to Cuba, and it was.
So you flew out of La Paz, or?
We flew from Bolivia, but we went in the car from Tucumán to Bolivia, and it was like 8 hours.
But pretty drive, right? That's some gorgeous country out there. Yeah.
Yes, the north is beautiful, mm-hmm. beautiful.
Don't forget about that part of the country, guys.
No.
If you go to Argentina,
no,
there's a lot of nice places to visit other than the capital. So.
Yes,
cool.
It's beautiful, and yes. What else?
Okay, so
my major.
What was your major? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm in an associate degrees of art.
Okay.
I wanted to be a translator because I also speak Portuguese pretty fluently, Spanish, Portuguese, mm-hmm. English. And I don't know now. I really like arts and all the subjects I'm getting in arts that I don't know if I'm still like on the translation program or not.
Right,
We'll
right.
see.
We'll see. No big hurry. How long have you been here again?
I came here last year in April.
Okay.
For spring last year.
Nice,
So
nice.
already a year.
Wow.
For a year.
Goes fast, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes.
When you arrived, did you arrive a long time before orientation, or did you arrive and have to go right to orientation?
No, I arrived, and next week I had orientation,
Okay.
or 2 weeks.
So you had a little
after I
time to
arrived.
settle in?
Yes. And I already been in Seattle. I already lived in Seattle since 2021.
Oh, okay.
So
Well-
I came back as a student this time.
Gotcha. What did you do in the first case? Were you an au pair? Or?
I was an au pair.
How was
I
that
had
experience?
The beautiful experience of an
Yeah.
au pair for a year and 9 months
Mm-hmm.
with the same family. I was taking care of 3 kids,
Oh,
and I loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it. They teach me a lot of things.
mm-hmm.
I definitely grew up mentally and
You have to, right?
emotionally. It was the first time also being away from my family so much time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a very family person, and I miss my mom every day.
Oh,
But it's okay.
yeah.
They were really nice. The program helped me out in many things. And then I came back to Argentina for 8 months.
Okay.
It was going to be less time, but my family.
You gotta. So when you went home after your au pair work, is that when you applied, or did you start the application before you left?
No. When I left the program,
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really sure if I was going to get a visa for a student visa.
Right.
And I kind of desisted, but then I really wanted to come back here and live here for a longer time.
Yeah.
And maybe like live by my own. And I started there. Kind of started here, paid here the application, and then start doing all the paperwork back home.
Back home.
Yes, also getting English classes for the exam,
Yeah.
the TOEFL exam,
Okay.
which I really recommend to take.
Good idea.
The TOEFL exam, I think, is one of the most complete exams.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Duolingo. It's really nice, and I take in, and I have friends who take in, but I feel like the TOEFL one is more complete.
Interesting.
It's longer though, and I feel like it's a little bit more difficult if you want to take a good exam, obviously, but I feel it's pretty much complete.
And it's face to face, yeah? Like you can't do it online.
Yes, I did it online,
Oh, you did?
but it was on a place. Like I went to there and they put me on a computer.
Oh, okay.
I was doing my thing with cameras.
Right. So when you did the speaking portion of that test, there was a native English speaker on the other end of the camera? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then they have a conversation with you?
No.
No?
The English part is you simply replying to either questions you read or to what you understand from a text or from a video or from an audio. Yeah.
So there's no portion of the text.
You don't talk with anybody.
Really? Interesting. Okay. And how long does that test take? Is it an hour, 2 hours?
I think it's maximum 4 hours.
Oh, it's a long test.
It's a long test.
Wow.
For sure.
Okay.
But I didn't do it in 4 hours. I took like 2.5 or
Okay.
something. I took a long time for sure.
Yeah. And did you have to go to Buenos Aires for it, or could you do it in your town?
No, they have one place in my town. It's only one place
Only one.
in my entire province that has it.
Yeah.
But I was able to take it there.
Okay.
Yes.
So did you just find a testing center on their website or something like that? How did you find where to go?
I think my English teacher at that time told me where to get it.
That makes sense.
Yes. I told her, hey, I need classes. I'm preparing for this exam. And she was like, yeah, I prepare students for that exam specifically.
Cool. Right.
And she knew like obviously all the exercises and the dynamic of the exam. Yeah.
But your English is quite good, so it must have been pretty decent before you took the test, because you'd been here for 2 years.
Yes, I've been here for 2 years, and I learned English from a 2-year-old baby, and I think that's what it helped me, actually.
I would think
because I quite understand a lot of accents now.
I'm sure. Yeah.
They were also my host mom. She's Indian. She's from India, and her mother and her father was living in the house for a while too. So I was around another cultures for sure.
Yeah.
And being an au pair is just connect you from people from all over the world.
For sure.
I have friends from China. Friends. It was really nice.
So this is not anything to do with Seattle colleges. I'm just curious. So when you become an au pair, do you do some training in country first, like before you even leave Argentina? Or do you come here to do training first and then go to your family? How does that work?
Yeah. I haven't checked on my program recently. I usually help other girls to come with the program.
Get them settled.
Yes, but just by myself.
Yeah.
And they're just girls from my town that knows me usually. And they're like, oh, how did you do this? Can you help me? And I help them with the paperwork, especially.
Right.
Because you got to go to the police and all this stuff.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Doctors, everything. And you have, in not all the programs, but my program is specifically, you have some requisites to
things,
like get in.
Yeah.
Like things like you need to work with kids and have hours, references as well. You gotta be training like to do RCP.
You mean like first aid?
Yeah,
so like
first
CPR?
Aid, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. What else? Well, other stuff like that you need to be prepared to take care of a kid, basically.
Right.
And then once you're done with that, you create a profile with a lot of questions and things, videos, photos, and then families see your profile. They can text you, say, hey, can we have an interview, meet each other. We meet each other, and then they ask you, hey, do you want to come? You say yes or no, and that's a match.
So did you know you wanted to come to Seattle?
No.
You didn't?
No,
like somewhere?
I heard a rumor that in Boston they pay more. I don't know if it's true.
I have no idea. Yeah.
I didn't do au pair in Boston, and I haven't met anybody that did that, but they paid it more in Boston. So I wanted to go to Boston, but I never came to the U.S. So I was excited for New York and Boston and Disney. That's it. And then when this family contacted me, I read them profile without knowing it was Seattle, and it was really nice. I kind of like matched with them in a lot of sense. We have really good conversations.
Yeah.
And then when they told me, yes, Seattle, Washington, I was like, oh, Washington, oh. And I never realized there was like two Washington.
Yes.
There's Washington State and Washington, D.C.
Exactly. D.C. is the capital. Washington's a state, yeah.
Me and my friends and all my family and probably some of my uncles still think that I'm in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
Like that there's no other Washington than Washington, D.C.
Well, guess what,
and it's
guys?
difficult to explain.
Well, when they watch this episode, it'll help.
The other side.
Sure, yeah. Yes. So West Coast, I've been to both sides of the country, and I kind of prefer the West. No offense to you East Coasters, but I like the West, so I think you made a good choice.
Yes, I really like it here. I wasn't sure at first because I came in September.
Yeah.
And then the call came. I didn't have friends.
Oh.
I couldn't go out. And do anything because it was snowy and cold. And I was like, okay, what should I do? And thankfully, my host dad was doing skiing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So I tried snowboarding.
Cool.
And I loved it.
It's great.
I loved it. So in winters, I will go with them and do like winter sports for sure.
Right.
And that saved me from that winter for sure. But then the summer came and I just fall in love with Seattle.
Summer's the best. So you guys are clear. It doesn't snow a lot in Seattle proper usually. I mean, maybe once or twice a year at the most. It's not a lot of snow. It's not like back east. But it does get cold and dark and rains quite a bit. So, yeah. But you were working probably most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, but I will get out from work and it will be already dark.
Right, exactly.
So
it's true.
It was a little bit depressing.
Yeah, for sure. There's an adjustment period.
Yes.
What about weekends? Do they give you the weekends off or do you just get one day off?
So the program requires the family to give you 2 weekends per month.
Oh, okay.
Or 1 weekend per month. But my family will give me all the weekends off because they wouldn't work on weekends.
Perfect.
And wanted to be with their kids.
Sure,
so,
yeah. Very cool.
So it was really nice. We have a really good dynamic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this isn't a show about being an au pair, but it is super interesting. I love it.
Yes.
So let's get back to you being a student. So when you were in Argentina as a younger woman, a young girl in high school, for instance, did you go to a public or a private school?
A private school.
You did? Mm-hmm. What was the name of your school?
Boasdron, Colegio Fastangel Maria Boasdron.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to that school.
So long.
That is pretty long. But good school. You enjoyed your time there?
Yes. It's Catholic.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And at the time, did you dream about being a student in another country? Or were you just like even on your mind?
About dreaming all the time. I'm dreaming right now. I'm dreaming all the time. I love to dream. But when I was younger, I definitely did not think of leaving my town at all when I grew up.
Okay.
I imagined like just doing the same as my sisters. I have 5 sisters.
Oh my gosh.
We're 6.
No boys.
No brothers. No
wow.
brothers. My dad is.
Your dad is tough.
Yes.
And your mom, oh my gosh.
Yes.
But so much fun, right? I once
they
had
all, Yes, they all came close in age, and then after 10 years, my mom had me. So they all grew up closer, and they all did the same pretty much. They all graduated from school, go to the university, graduated from the university, get a job, marry and have kids, and live around my house.
Right.
So I always see myself doing that, you
sure.
know?
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody did.
Yep.
And then every time I will mention, my mom will like, oh, I want to do an exchange program, you know, go somewhere, study something, some language. And she's like, what? You're crazy. You're 13 years old. Shut up.
What are you doing?
Yes. And she will not want to know anything about that. But last year of school, my school did a trip, the last trip of school, and it was Europe. We did Spain, France, and Italy.
Nice.
It was really nice. And we stayed like in schools that are from the same Catholic place. So it was really nice. And after that...
How long was that? A month?
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But before that, I was already in England, in London, because my mom finally accepted to send me on exchange.
Oh, cool.
And I was with Kaplan, studying English.
Cool.
Great experience, the best experience of my life.
Really?
I loved it.
That's
I loved it. So after I came back there, I was like, I think I could do this.
Yeah.
Behind my parents' back, I can do this.
So were you in London?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you came from that background to the United States. You know, they speak very differently. Their English is accents are much stronger. I mean, my opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, was it a big adjustment when you got to the United States?
No, I wouldn't say big.
Okay.
Like big.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel very dumb many times.
Yeah.
Because of the English
Sure.
barrier. I feel like the language barrier, it's definitely, I didn't thought about when I was back in Argentina, and then when I came here and trying to express myself in a language that is not mine.
Sure.
It's just so difficult. Like,
Yeah.
how do you want me to be me if I'm not talking like me?
Right. It is a change. So I took 5 years of Spanish, and I've been to both Spain and Latin America, and it is, I mean, I'm guessing it's similar to UK English versus American English. You know, what we use the vosotros in Spain, you guys don't use it in Latin America. So there's like just some changes that.
No, definitely, and especially in Latin American. Like, I have friends from Spain, and I feel like they're very different to us in the language. But my friends from Latin America, it's just sometimes they will say something, and I understand what you say. I just don't know what it means.
Right.
Like, what do you mean?
Sure.
Because sometimes we have the same word, but it's different meanings.
Right, exactly. Now, there's some great, well, it's not YouTube, but these guys pop up on my Facebook feed. They're teaching. They say, don't say hola, say this instead. But they're Mexican Spanish. Or, maybe they'll throw a Colombian word in there. And it's just like, wow, it's so different all over the place.
Yes, for sure. I feel like the Argentinian Spanish, I can tell when someone speaks or learn. Because even the Argentinian teachers, they just do something and put the accent in there. I don't know.
It's pretty cool, though.
It's really cool. I love that from languages.
So you were in the UK. You were there for what? How long was that exchange?
Around a month. Yeah.
Okay, so you're there for a month. Came back to Argentina.
Well, went to Europe first and then came back to Argentina, yes. And I studied in Argentina actually in the university because I wasn't really sure of living right away.
Right.
And I studied graphic design, interior design I did as well. Things related to the creative stuff. I like being creative and artistic per se.
And how much time did you do in that?
1 year.
Okay.
Of graphic design, another year or a year and a half of interior design.
Right.
But I changed. First I did interior design, and then I did graphic design.
So when you came here, did you provide transcripts for evaluation to see if any of the classes you had taken in Argentina would transfer so you would get credit for them, or did you not do that? Didn't do that?
I didn't do that.
Did you think about it, or just not even think about it?
I thought about it.
Okay.
It's just there weren't really classes that I wasn't, I really don't want to take this class again.
Okay.
I'm pretty good of taking classes again.
Sure.
And I feel like I wanted to come here very fresh, because I wasn't sure of how the education dynamic works here in the U.S. That's another thing. It's very different back in Argentina or in other countries.
Well, maybe you can expand on that a little bit. So maybe tell the listeners, how is it different? Especially people back in your region, they're like, oh, it's different, but
yeah, well,
what's
in
it
Argentina,
like in a classroom?
We don't have college.
Just no community colleges like what you're doing now?
You just go straight to university.
Right.
And start your 4 years.
Yes.
Or 3 if you do 3. But it's usually like that.
Gotcha.
And if it's a very hard career, then you will do it in maybe more than 4, but that's okay.
Like
because
law or something like that.
It's public, most of them, and you don't have to pay.
Okay.
And that's another thing that is different here.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you got to pay here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So right after you finish high school, then you go to university.
Right.
You don't do 2 years of college and then university.
Right.
Because usually the last year in high school, they already prepare you for the university. So you have like three types of. Last year I was in natural science, then you have economy, and then you have humanities.
Gotcha.
And you kind of like get to know subjects or things that are related to the career you're going to study.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
But I want to be clear for the listeners. So in the United States, if you're a high school student and once you graduate, and if you want to get a bachelor's degree, go after a university degree, you really have two ways to go. One is you can start at a community college like we are, or you can go straight to a 4-year university and do all 4 years at that university. The cool thing about starting at a community college is you do a 2+2. So you do 2 years usually at a community college. Then you go and you do your last 2 years at a university. So it's still just 4 years either way you go. But if you start at community college, it's split. And what would you say is the best thing about starting at a community college in your mind, rather than going straight to a 4-year?
It's very general.
Yeah.
It's very general. So even things that you probably don't need in your career or your job in the future, but it's still good to know about it and being aware of other things. And that's how you also learn about yourself and what are the things that you like and don't like. You will always have things that you don't like in the career that you're studying. Like, that's not even in doubt, like, always.
Sure.
But for me, I wasn't like, I think I was like pretty sure I wanted to be a translator, but then when I started looking at other options and learning other things, I was like, hey, maybe not. And that question yourself, and you're kind of like knowing yourself more.
Right.
So that's really nice of here. You can't really do that there. In Argentina, you can change your majors, but it's a little bit more difficult than here. And you see more specific stuff.
Gotcha.
It's not very general.
Right. Yeah, and so you guys know whether you go to a 4-year university or you start at a community college, exactly kind of what she's suggesting. If you're in an associate's program, it is a little more general in the beginning, no matter where you go to school, because there's all these prerequisites you have to do before you really get into the meat of your major. So if you're a biology major, you still have to take a psychology class, still have to take some history, whatever. It kind of gives you this nice foundation. Yeah, that's one of the cool things. And you may change your major. I did. A number of people I know did.
Yeah. I still need to do math. I'm not excited at all.
Yeah.
At all. But it's something I need to do still. And maybe I learned something from it. Or maybe I ended up liking math.
Maybe you'll end up liking it. And if you still struggle with it, we have tutors available. We have a lot of people that can help you with the process. So don't worry too much. But you're going to have to grapple with it at some point. Yeah.
Yes, I know.
But we have advisors to help you with that. You say you have a good advisor?
Yes.
Tell us about your advisor.
The best advisor ever. Caitlin, we love you.
Caitlin, shout out.
Caitlin.
So how has she supported you? A lot of people understand that we have advisors, but they don't know what they do for you or how they help you.
So when I first came, I did spring quarter and then fall quarter and then winter quarter. I started, let's call it seasonal depression.
Sure, yeah. It's very common.
It's common. That's too.
Yep.
And I was just in a very bad place, missing my family so much, the holidays, and it's just, I was really, really bad in my mental health.
Gotcha.
And I really didn't know what to do, because I will come here and try to get in class, but then I will feel so bad and start crying or having like an anxiety attack right before coming into class. So I wasn't being able to attend to class.
Sure, makes it tough.
In that state. And I started missing classes. I wasn't connecting with the professors. I was too scared of talking with the school, talking with professors of like, what should I do now? And it started building up a lot.
Right.
And I didn't have much time, and I was like, I'm just gonna beat that fear and go to school and talk about it, because I really need this to work and I'm not ready to go back home.
Right.
So I came, and I think you have assigned an advisor. It depends on your last name.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So she's my advisor, and she was just the best. She received me very nice, very welcoming. I feel very comfortable. I trust in her so much. She replies to my emails very quickly.
Yeah.
Yes, and she helped me there. She was like, you don't need to worry. We're here for you. And she started like naming all the options I had,
nice.
all the resources I could take. She told me about the medical leave as well, helped me out find a doctor. I was on medication. I got really, really better after all of that, and it was just the best thing that could happen to me. And I'm really grateful for that.
And we're really grateful you shared that story, because some people are very shy about, it's like, I don't really want to share that. But guys, if you are a student out there, or maybe a future student, and you might find yourself in a dark place or struggling a little bit, it's hard. It is not always easy to be an international student.
No.
Reach out to your advisor or direct to I know there are mental health counselors. Just talk to them. They're very, very plugged into resources. They can get you what you need to turn it around.
Yeah, and there are many options. Even if you think that that's the last thing you could do, there's something else you can do.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yes.
A lot of things. So I'm really glad you got that. Good job, Caitlin. Woo!
Yes, thank you, Caitlin.
Awesome. Okay, gosh, I've gone in so many directions. So let's go back again. You went through high school, you graduated, you did the stuff. But then you come back, you apply to Seattle colleges, you get your I-20. How long did it take you to get your visa interview from the time you got your I-20 until the time you actually went to the embassy?
The I-20, you guys sent it to me. Yeah, you guys sent it to me right away.
Yeah.
As soon as I finish all the applications.
Right.
They sent me like a list of things to prepare for my visa appointment.
Right.
Which was great.
Yes.
Because there are few things that you need to know before going to the embassy, especially if you're traveling from another country.
Yes. So what I mean is, so after you get that I-20, you have to go on to the government's website and you have to make an appointment to go. How long did it take to get your appointment?
So for the student visa, I had appointments like for the next day as soon as I entered.
Super fast.
Super fast.
Oh, wow.
So I chose, I don't remember if that weekend or the next.
Oh, okay.
But yes, very close. And then, yes, all the preparation to like traveling, going there, staying.
Because this was in Buenos Aires, right? Yeah.
Luckily, I have family. I still have a big family, and I have family in Buenos Aires, and they received me, and it was really nice.
Cool.
And I was able to go. You gotta go. You can go by yourself, but you need to try to go with someone, because you can get in with your personal items, like no phones, no watch, nothing of that. Just you and the papers.
Yep.
And then, yes, when I did the visa, it was definitely different than the J1 visa, the one I used for the au pair experience. Yes. It was different. I feel like this time was a little bit more fast. And this time is weird because everybody was getting rejected.
Oh.
Everybody in the room. everybody.
So were you
you
nervous
enter in
then?
the room. I was
It's like,
really
oh no,
sweating.
they're going to shoot me down.
I was sweating a lot.
No.
And I was like, this is going to look like I'm more nervous. Stop.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop. But it's just a room you enter, and there's like a big line that it's like a zigzag. And in front of you, there's like 4 agents with a little like window. And you can hear and see everything while you are in the big line. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So I was waiting in the big line, and everybody just rejected, and people would just scream, yell, cry. And I was like, well, what should I do? Should I just leave? I don't want to be rejected like this. This is a fear I don't want to be today.
Right.
A fear of rejection is something big.
For sure.
And I didn't know what to do. And by that time, I was thinking of going to the bathroom, staying there, and then kind of like leaving.
Yeah.
But I couldn't do that.
No.
There was a lot of people and police, so I just stayed there. And it was nice. The officer, as soon as I start speaking English, he was like, "Oh, nice, you speak English." And he smiled at me, so I was like, phew.
It's a good first step.
Yes. Then he asked about Seattle colleges and how I knew about it, which I knew from just living in Seattle.
Sure. Yeah,
yes. And then he was like, well, and what are you going to study? What do you want to study? And I said, well, I'm an associate's degrees in art, but I want to be a translator. And he was like, oh, that's so cool. You speak other languages. And he was like super chill with me. And I was like, oh, nice. Yes. And I was super nervous. Yes. And then he asked me about my sponsor and my relation. And then he was like, okay, that's good. And then he handed the things to me and didn't say anything else. Like, that's good. And then he started, like, he was just typing his computer, and I just stayed there.
Yeah, it's like, what's
I just
happening?
stayed there. I couldn't move. I didn't know what to do. And he was like, yeah, you can go now.
And you're like, did I get the visa?
Yeah, I was like, you can
You're
go.
Good.
I was like, okay. And I just left. And I was like, okay, that means I get the visa.
Yeah. Wow. And then you go celebrate.
Yes.
Very
I
good.
was still confused, but
It
yes.
is a little confusing.
Yes.
So if this guy talks to you, you might be in good shape. Did they just mail it back to you, or did you have to come back a couple days later to pick it up, or how do you actually? Because you
yes.
left your passport there, yeah?
Yes. Yeah. Usually you have to pick it up a week after.
Oh, okay.
There in Buenos Aires.
Oh, so you just ended up staying for the week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd have to go and come back. Yeah. Well, that's really amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Great story. Yeah, that's cool. So now that you've been here, how do you find the classes, like just the way a professor will conduct a class versus what you were used to in Argentina? Like, do you find the delivery of information a lot different, or is it similar? What's your experience with the teachers in the classes?
Well, I feel like in Argentina you have two different things, like the public and the private. I feel I study in both universities, and it's different there, and it's also different here. So you have in private universities, it's kind of like going to school for me.
You mean like high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then on the free ones, the public ones, you kind of are a number. Like, you're
Just
by
another
yourself,
student. Yeah.
you're just another student. They don't really care about your personal life.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so many students as well. There's a difference of like a room in a private university will be 30 students. In a public one will be 100.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
So I don't blame the professors.
Sure.
But it's very different, the treatment you get. Also here, I feel like there's a difference between like regular classes and ESL.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yes.
But you didn't start with ESL, right?
I did.
Oh, you did? You had to do how many quarters of...
reading and listening.
Oh. Wow.
I mean, my professor told me that she saw my TOEFL, and it was good that I could go ahead and start with English 101.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been there already for like 2 weeks, so I really didn't want to like leave. Yeah. I was too comfortable in her room, and I was like, I don't want to go to another room. They're already starting classes, and probably I don't know. And she was like, yeah, you can stay here and get more comfortable with, the dynamic in school, which was great.
Cool. That's good.
And she was really helpful too. And then when I started like regular classes and start having Americans classmates, it was different.
Yeah.
It was way different. It was, everybody's on their own kind of thing. Mm-hmm. There's no much of like group assignments in ESL. More of the assignments were group assignments, but in here it's not really group assignments, so you don't get to talk with people unless you want to. And I feel like in Argentina, if you don't talk to people, it's weird. Like why you're not talking? Why you're not asking me if I can borrow you my pencil? It's weird. So it's kind of like you break the ice. You don't want to be in a room just silence for more than 10 minutes with someone. It makes us awkward culturally. And that's okay. So I feel like in regular classes it's difficult because nobody talks to me. I don't talk to people because when I talk to people, sometimes I feel like it's awkward. I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny.
And then professors, I had really good professors who really helped me out and understand everything, especially in here in Central.
Sure. Yeah. But do you feel like you've made friends now that you've been here over a year? Or are you still having a hard time connecting with other students?
It's difficult because you can have yes, you can. In Argentina, you have your classmates for the 4 years, same classmates. Mm-hmm. So it's more common to make friends, long-time friends. Here, I met so many people in 2 days that it's so difficult. And as well, I see them for 3 months and then I don't see them again.
Not even in the hallways?
I transferred to North.
Oh, you're at North now? Mm-hmm. Oh, North student. I thought you were a Central student. Sorry, my bad.
I started in Central, but I'm a North now.
Now you're North. Cool. Mm-hmm. And you guys can do that too if you like, if you find... Did you make the switch because... let me ask you, why did you make the switch?
I moved.
You moved. Oh, okay. So you live closer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. I lived in First Hill.
Okay, sure.
Yes, around all the hospitals.
Yes, yeah.
Not fun.
And now you're at what?
And now I'm in
Northgate.
Between Northgate and Roosevelt.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. I like that area actually.
Yes, it's nice. Beautiful.
And now you've been on both campuses. Sometimes students that are out there, they know they want to come to Seattle colleges, but not really sure which campus to choose. Between Central and North, which one do you prefer?
North.
You like North better. And why is that?
The place I like it more is bigger and it's not all closed. It's very open. So between classrooms, you can go outside and if it's really hot, you can enjoy the weather. If it's snowy, it's a little bit difficult, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It has a really big library.
Oh, library's brand new.
Yes. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. And it's so big that you can stay there all day, but in different places, you know.
Yep.
What else? Well, here I got to get to classes in the art building.
Oh, like right next to the, yeah. Mhm.
Yes, and it was very closed. I feel like it was very closed.
Mhm.
And when we weren't at the big room, I kind of felt suffocated sometimes.
Oh, interesting.
It's just here, it feels like all the time it's dark outside because it's pretty
You're
closed.
indoors the whole time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, north, you definitely get to get out and move between classrooms. You're in the outdoors. And even if it's raining, there's enough overhang so you don't really get wet or anything. So it's kind of nice. Yeah.
Yes.
I like North. I think it's a cool campus.
Yeah.
Actually, I like all the campuses for their own personality traits. Like, I'd say North and South are definitely a lot more tranquil, a lot more mellow than, say, Central. There's always things happening here.
That's the thing with North. In the beginning, I had to go to classes an hour earlier because I couldn't find the classroom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does take a little,
It's
go and study the maps.
Yeah.
You'll be okay, but yeah. Oh my gosh, we got to get on here. We got a couple things to do real fast. Mm-hmm. One of the things is I'm going to ask you a couple things just as I kind of get to know you. I'm going to say one word or the other, and you just tell me which one you prefer.
The word?
Yeah. So it'll be very obvious once you hear it. So the first one is coffee or tea?
Tea.
And in your case, maybe matcha.
Matcha? No, mate.
Mate, sorry, not matcha. Mate.
I like matcha though.
You do?
I like it too.
Okay, very good.
But mate is just the best.
The best.
Mm-hmm.
All right, mountains or the beach?
Oh, I think mountains.
Ah, good answer. I like the beach though. Early bird or night owl?
Night.
Oh, interesting. Books or movies?
I'll say books because you get more information.
Yeah?
But I like context.
Cool. Are you reading anything interesting right now?
I'm reading a psychology book. It's
Okay.
from my psychologist in Argentina. It's
Cool.
called Cara a Cara by Gabriel Rolon.
Okay. Got it. Cool. All right. How about texting or phone calls?
Probably texting.
Okay.
I'm too awkward.
You're too awkward. Okay. Hard to believe. How
I'm
about
too shy.
cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a dog back home?
Yes.
Yeah?
Peppa.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a German Shepherd.
Oh,
A
wonderful.
female.
Yeah.
Yes.
Old? Young?
Young. Very young. Yes.
Wow. Did you think about bringing the dog with you to the United States?
Of course, I thought about it. It was just never an option.
Not going to
for
happen.
My family or for me. But yes, my family always had Sherman Shepherds and we had Rottweilers. Too.
Oh, yeah. I love
And they were
Rotties.
so sweet. They looked really scary. They definitely looked really scary, but they were so sweet.
Yeah. Rotties are good.
Yes.
Good dogs. City or country?
I will say country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Adventure or chill at home?
Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
I was going to say, you've got to say summer. And then cooking at home or eating out?
I feel like I like both,
Me too.
but let's choose eating at home.
All right. Cool. Do you cook for yourself here or do you, it's,
Yeah, I mean, I tried.
you tried.
But in the house, my boyfriend cooks.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, let's ask you about your housing situation. A lot of students, we basically have 3. You can do homestays, live in the dorms. You must be in an apartment somewhere, I'm guessing.
Yes, a house.
Yeah. And you said you just moved, so, nice. Was it difficult to find the house? Did you look at a lot of different houses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I think it was because of the time we were moving out in August,
Oh, okay.
and
Right.
a lot of people were looking for housing.
Yeah.
So We tour. I remember touring 2 or 3 houses and an apartment.
Right.
But with that one, we just found a great deal because it wasn't in the market yet, and they just let us look at the house before putting it in the market. So
that's great.
Yeah.
And so, do you have a car, or do you have to use public transportation to get to school?
I personally used public transportation. I had the opportunity to have a car, but I couldn't find a way to afford a car.
Cars can be expensive for sure. And I personally think our public transportation is really great in Seattle. Have you had that experience?
Yeah, for sure. Yes. Cool. In winter, it's a little bit more difficult. There are definitely things I'm not doing again. And you just gotta be careful with the cold, because it happens to me many times with the cold that I will I'll be waiting for the bus, and just because it's so cold, I will end up throwing up.
Oh no! So you just didn't have a big enough coat, or? I
feel like I did. It's just I spend so much time outside and shivering, and the tension it's too much. And it was always at the end of the day when I'm like the last bus to get home.
Sure, yeah, it's true. And you got to keep food in your belly because that gives you energy, that kind of stuff. So good thing to say. Oh, you hear that? It's trivia time, too. Yay! Let's do the trivia. Okay, this is the part of the show. We do 5 questions. First question, in Seattle, we have a very famous soccer team. I mean, not as great as the Argentine team, of course, but it's still pretty good. Do you know the name of our soccer team?
Yes.
Our football team here in... What's the name?
The Sounders.
The Sounders! Woo, have you seen them play?
Not on live.
Okay.
I watch on the TV because there's an Argentinian player.
Oh, okay.
We like them.
How's he doing? Is he like...
He's good.
Yeah.
He's one of the best, in my opinion.
Cool.
He's Pedro de la Vega.
Okay. Shout out to Pedro. If you're listening, Pedro.
Yeah.
Now, we also have a professional women's soccer team now here in Seattle. Do you know the name of that team?
Oh, the professional women team.
This is a tough question.
I watched live just female, but it was from the UW. It wasn't the professional women's team. No, I don't know.
So this is the Seattle Reign. That's brand new.
Oh, the Seattle Reign.
They have a game coming up. I believe it's this Friday or Saturday, and you can go for free. Free tickets.
Nice.
So if you go on to the internet, you type in Seattle Reign tickets or whatever, you can find it and go see a game this weekend. And I believe if you go, you also get a scarf for free. I mean, they're trying, because it's such a new team, they're trying to encourage people to come. So if you got nothing else going on this weekend, grab your boyfriend, hit the road. All right, cool. Question number 3. In Seattle, we're known for being a very nature-oriented kind of place. We have, the Puget Sound, lots of water, but we also have mountains. The name of the mountains that run from north to south, just to the east of us, what's the name of those mountains?
Mountains?
The Olympics are to the west. What are the ones to the east? That's good that you know the Olympics, though. A lot of people forget that.
I think I'm forgetting the other one.
The other one starts with a C. Does that help you? All right, it's not helping.
I don't think I have it on
The Cascades. The Cascade Mountains. That's right. And the biggest mountain in Washington, this is your 4th question, the biggest mountain in Washington is in the Cascades. What's the name of that mountain? It's a national park as well.
The name of a mountain in the Cascades?
Yeah, it's the biggest one in the Northwest.
It's not Mount Rainier.
It is Mount Rainier. Woo! Good job. All right, and the final question is, what was the last movie that you saw in the movie theater?
Oh, in the movie theater, I went and watched How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh,
live
yeah.
action.
Somebody else said they saw that too.
Yes.
What'd you think?
It was great. I was in Argentina and I was with my cousins, and it was just really, really good.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go out to the movies here in Seattle?
Yes.
We have a lot of great theaters. So.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice here.
Yeah.
And we don't have, at least in my city, in Tucum, we don't have the reclinable seats.
Oh, yeah.
And here you guys do. And
we have some really nice theaters. It's true. Well, very good. Well, we're at the part of the show now where we're wrapping it up. I always ask my international guests if they don't mind saying a few words in their first language. Of course, Argentina is
Spanish.
But maybe you've never heard Argentinian Spanish. So this is the big opportunity for you.
Yes.
So, like 15, 20 seconds, whatever you want to say.
Okay.
As long as it's clean.
Okay, I'll try. Hola, mamá. Soy famosa.
That's true. Es la verdad.
Besos a todos en casa. Gracias por mirarme, si me están mirando. Y nada, a los demás, anímense a venir, a pasarla bien, a cumplir muchos de los sueños que tienen y a no tener miedo, porque hay muchas posibilidades, muchas oportunidades y realmente es quitarse el miedo de encima y venir.
Good stuff. And the final question, of course, is, which you kind of said in Spanish, of course, but what is your advice for people back in the region? Maybe parents are thinking about sending their kids, or the kids are thinking about it, but they're not really sure. What advice would you give them?
Yes, I will say, try to beat your fears. Try to think about yourself more than the others. I'm not saying be selfish, but
no.
I'm saying that yes, your parents are your parents and they will always be, but they can't live your life for you. You gotta live your life. If you want to live your life, then you gotta do you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to live the life your parents want you to live, then you gotta do that. But at the same time, I feel like if it's your parents, they will always want the best for you and your happiness. And if your happiness is here in Seattle colleges, then you should argue with them.
That's right.
And
Good advice. That's right. Awesome. Well, it's been great getting to know you. I could talk to you for hours, it seems like. Thanks so much for your time.
Oh,
coming
thank you.
On the show.
It was great.
Yeah.
I feel famous.
Yes, you should. Get some sunglasses. You'll be good.
Yeah.
And for you guys, thanks for joining us. We're here every Wednesday trying to offer up good advice, good information so that you can make great choices. We hope you'll join us here at Seattle Colleges. Please join us at the podcast, no matter where you end up going to school. We're here every Wednesday. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Yes.
Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Conversations With is painstakingly crafted for you by the Seattle College's International Programs Department and supported by the lovely folks here on our campus. This show is produced and edited by me, Evan Franulovich. We welcome your emails and questions about coming to Seattle Colleges. Please reach out to us via our website or just give us a rating and a review on Apple Podcasts, as this helps others discover the show. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube at Seattle Colleges INTL. That's Seattle Colleges INTL. And be sure to check out all of the shows here on Conversations With. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.